wrestling fans, thanks for clicking the dreaded Heroes report. Let's go. We got a lot of news. Mickie James is headlining Bang TV March 26th down in Florida at the Funkin' Conservatory Wrestling Soundstage. It's just check out www.doryfunk.com for more info. Dixie Carter, she's going to be appearing at TNA Wrestling booth this weekend at Arnold Fitness Expo, Ohio, Columbus, Ohio. And Shark Boy announced on his official website that he requested his release from TNA, and guess what? He got it. Former WWE World Champion Chris Jericho has announced to be appearing on an upcoming episode of VH1's classic That Metal Show. And his appearance takes place Saturday, April 9th. Please make a note of it. Former WWE star Bill DeMott, he's going to be conducting, is conducting right now the majority of the wrestling training for the Tough Enough contestants. It's as expected, though. He's been kind of hard on them because some people in WWE was kind of surprised when they hired him back for that kind of a role because he had a reputation for being really tough on trainees. In fact, they let him go because of somebody complained. It seemed like 4 or 5 years ago on him. Steve Austin, he's been a regular on the Tough Enough set so far. Booker T, Trish Stratus, however, have not. One source said they've been there roughly maybe once a week. WWE Tag Team Champion Justin Gabriel celebrates his 30th birthday today. War of the words between WWE Hall of Famers Bret Hart and Hogan, they're heating up. I don't know whether Bret started this or what, but to kind of recap, Bret was asked by one of his Twitter followers on Wednesday night what he thought about Hulk Hogan. Well, Hart said, "Hogan's nothing but a two-faced, backstabbing steroid freak that deserves everything he got." Well, it didn't take long. Hogan responded to those harsh words, and Hogan tweeted on Thursday morning, "Listen to where Bret's speaking from. It's funny, he's done everything he's saying I did." And then Bret responded later by saying, "That's not what John Graziano thinks, dickhead." Of course, John Graziano, he's the young guy that was in Nick Hogan's car in the accident that went on August 2007 and that left Graziano permanently brain dead, or at least brain damaged anyway. Hogan was sued by the family, and there was undisclosed amount of money settled on last February. Anyway, online, if you click around and look, is Bret Hart's picture of his new wife, 27 years old. Well, that'd be enough to give me a stroke. Earlier this week, it was reported that Hall of Famer Jimmy Hart is leaving TNA and is going to be appearing with WWE on the WrestleMania that weekend. Well, Hogan tweeted the following about what Hart's going to be doing at WrestleMania. I don't know whether this is a stab at Vince or just trying to blow a cover, but catch this. Hogan says, "I think it's great for Jimmy to go back to WWE as Jerry Lawler's manager at WrestleMania." He said, "I was just hoping it's not a one-off like The Rock. Still, Jimmy lives for being right in the middle of the action, and he did what's best for himself." Originally, it was reported Jimmy Hart would only be participating in WWE Fan Access, but now it looks like he's going to be a more prominent role there. Hogan, of course, being a longtime friend of Jimmy Hart's, was reportedly upset when he first found out Hart leaving TNA to work at WrestleMania, but I guess he's all right now. Go ahead. Lucha Libre USA promotion is going to be holding taping one night for the women, March 19th. Albuquerque, New Mexico, and women wrestling stars are going to be there advertised as Jackie Moore, Tracy Brooks, Roxy, ODB, Velvet Sky, Raka Khan. I'd rather see Shaka Khan there myself. Matches for tonight's WWE Superstars on WGN America are Chris Masters taking on Hawkins, R-Truth taking on William Regal, and Tag Team Champion Ryder and Primo taking on Morales Kozlov. Newest Mattel All-Star 2-pack of that's coming out is featuring now is going to be CM Punk and Steve Austin. They must put them 2-packs so they can raise the price because you're wanting to buy Austin. It'd be cheaper if you buy him by himself, but they make you drag Punk with him, and at a higher price. So anyway, the other things, 2 packs were Randy Orton with Jake Roberts, John Morrison with Randy Savage. They're all supposed to be released this month, by the way. The action figures, not the people. With the news that Steve Austin is scheduled as special guest referee, Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler at WrestleMania 27, Shawn Michaels is not expected to referee Undertaker and Triple H match. I still say he's got something. They got to have him doing something other than the Hall of Fame. All right, WWE SmackDown live event, Fort Wayne, Indiana, on the 26th of February was a sellout of 5,500 fans for about $175,000, and then they went over to Toledo, drew about 4,500 fans, and then went to Buffalo, New York for a sellout of 16,426 fans, 13,000 of them being paid. The rest of them were promos, most likely. Promotional stuff. Chris Jericho noted on his Twitter that his Undisputed book is now number 9 on New York Times bestseller list. He wrote, that's the same thing about being on the bestseller list. Top 10, Daddy-O. He says, it's been amazing, blessed all week. Former WWE diva Candice Michelle, she's going to be at the Vanessa Rizzo poker tournament, I guess this Sunday, Caesar's Palace, if you're around that way in Las Vegas. Check it out. WWE Tough Enough trainer Steve Austin, Booker T, Bill DeMott, Trish Stratus has all been confirmed to be at WrestleMania. No word if Tough Enough contestants are going to be there with them, but I think they probably will be because they're going to want to introduce us to the contestants. According to WWE DVD News, here's a listing updating the planned WWE releases for the rest of 2011. Titles that have been removed, those Triple H DVD, Best of Raw Part 3 and 4, as well as WWE Studios movie Bending the Rules, starring Edge and actor Jamie Kennedy. No word yet on why Edge's WWE Studio movie is no longer on the list, but last word, it's still planned to be released. So, there's there's an Edge documentary and a feature on Brock Lesnar and a feature on WCW star, not star, but War Games is coming out too. But anyway, here's the list. I'm going to go through them. I'm going to put all the dates on because you'll forget them anyway, unless you take a note of it. All right, I'm going to start with March 8th. The Chaperone, Triple H. All right, now I'm going down the list. Hopefully I don't run out of time. The Truman WrestleMania story, and then the Elimination Chamber 2011, DX, One Last Stand, WrestleMania 27th, that's going to be May 10th, by the way. All right, That's What I Am with Randy Orton, coming out about a week later. All these about a week apart. Extreme Rules 2011, Very Best of WCW Nitro, Over the Limits 2011. Best of WWE Cage Matches. Then there's going to be one on Rey Mysterio, another one. Fatal 4-Way 2011, Greatest Stars of the New Millennium, Money in the Bank 2011, and 50 Biggest Matches of WWE History. Then there's going to be a Randy Orton DVD, SummerSlam 2011, Inside Out with Triple H, which is a regular movie. SmackDown, Best of 2010 and 11. Then there's going to be the Night of Champions 2011, Steve Austin versus The Rock, The Rivalry. Hell in the Cell 2011, Blood Brothers with John Cena, Bragging Rights 2011, and there was another movie that's going to be, DVD is going to be, says to be announced November 29th. And then there's going to be Ted DiBiase, The $1 Million Man, is going to be December 13th, Survivor Series 2011, December 20th, Best Matches of 2011, December 27th, just right before then. So if they got another good match after the 27th, they won't be on it. Thank you guys for clicking. I got more news, but I'll hit you with it tomorrow. I gotta go.